Business today is a members' business debate in motion number 3762 in the name of Margaret Curran on St Bridget's Chapel and Mary's Meals Backpack Project. This debate will be concluded without any questions being put, and I would request those members who wish to speak in this debate to press the request to speak buttons now. I call on Margaret Curran to open the debate. Ms Curran, you have 7 minutes.
Thank you very much, Deputy Presiding Officer. I am very pleased that my motion on Mary's Meals has been called for this last members' debate of this session. And can I thank the members who signed that motion and those of you who are staying for this debate. This motion is to be seen in partnership with my other motion, who between them pay tribute to the young people of Our Lady of Peace and Sandaig Primary Schools, members of the Justice and Peace Committee of St Jude and St John Ogilvy's, and the combined work of St Bridget's Parish, St John's Episcopalian Church and the Church of Scotland congregations of New Memorial and St Andrews in my constituency. All of those people, young and old, work with commitment and dedication, inspired by the simple vision of Mary's Meals. That, and I quote, "All those who have more than they need share with those who lack even the most basic things, and that every child receives one daily meal in their place of education." Deputy Presiding Officer, representatives from the churches are with us in the chamber today, as are the children of Sandaig and Our Lady of Peace, who recently sent over 350 backpacks to Malawi. It is appropriate that this Parliament, through the debate today, celebrates these very significant acts of compassion and solidarity. This work, often unsung, takes place throughout Scotland. I'm sure you would all agree with me that the contribution of those from the East End of Glasgow is particularly effective. Deputy Presiding Officer, Mary's Meals was named after the mother of Jesus and undoubtedly encompasses many motivated by religious faith. But its humanitarian focus broadens to people of many faiths and of none. Created by two brothers, Magnus and Fergus MacFarlane Barrow, it emerged from Scottish International Relief. These brothers were initially driven to act by the human cost of conflict in Bosnia. What was a place of pilgrimage in Medjugorje had become a country of enormous suffering and led them to initiate practical relief work. Mary's Meals emerged when a young boy in Malawi, on seeing his mother lie dying on the floor, surrounded by her 6 young children, told Magnus that he had one remaining hope in life: to have enough to eat and to go to school one day. Thus, an energetic programme of school feeding began. We know the promise of a meal draws children into education. Mary's Meals provides food and books and practical provisions for learning. The pencils and stationery and books organised by the children of Barlanark a few weeks ago will right now assist young children in Malawi learn. Education is perhaps one of the most fundamental opportunities of life. Supporting education is one of the most empowering elements of international development. Because, as Mary's Meals teaches us, without education, we know that it is overwhelmingly likely that poor children will remain poor for the rest of their lives. Therefore, school feeding is one of the most effective tools to draw poor children into school and to keep them there. The programme of Mary's Meals is simple and straightforward, very necessary and with a lasting impact. Mary's Meals has provided daily meals to 350,000 children and is active throughout the world, from India to the Philippines, from Uganda to Haiti, from Albania to Bolivia, and has recently developed pioneering work with the Roma community, who are too often tragically targeted in too many countries. This work could not happen without the voluntary effort of people such as those in the East End of Glasgow that we pay tribute to today. It is driven by a bond with fellow citizens across the world, and its work resonates with the words of Nelson Mandela, who said, "Overcoming poverty is not merely a gesture of charity, it is an act of justice." Mary's Meals is a strong and robust organisation. 93% of every pound raised goes straight on project expenditure. But all of those involved in Mary's Meals knows that it has saved lives and it has changed lives. It has mobilised that essence of humanity who want to act in the face of human suffering. Some have been inspired by the words of St Augustine, who told us that love has the hands to help others and the eyes to see misery and want. Others have been motivated by campaigns such as the Make Poverty History campaign. But Mary's Meals provides a forum for all of those, whatever their driving force, whatever their motivation, to act simply to deliver practical support to those in need. And it is that Mary's Meals has demonstrated, that very small acts and efforts can make an enormous difference in people's lives. So it is fitting that we understand that in our work in the Scottish Parliament, that at this close of this session, we recognise these very noble efforts that take place throughout our communities, and we must mobilise our work to support them. Can I thank my colleagues again who have supported me in this work, and can I invite you to a short reception after this debate, but it is a reception with a difference, because you will only get served water at this reception. Mary's Meals would not spend any resource in helping MSPs, I can assure you. But you will get to meet those young people and the others in these communities who have done so much to help others across the world under the banner of Mary's Meals. Thank you.